Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Boston Red Sox. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Hector Velasquez will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this
afternoon for
Into
St.
the
Louis.
box now, Colton
The second
Wong.
baseman.
He will lead
Colton
this one off today.
Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matt, again, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. And he takes strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
1 out, nobody on. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Popped up. Devers in foul ground. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Set to get his day started, Paul Goldschmidt, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
That's the game plan right there. Elevate the sinker from the offensive standpoint. That's what they talked about in the hitters meeting. And on the flip side, if the pitcher doesn't get that pitch down, there's going to be a call to the pen short.
Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Here now the 2-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And it's gone into the monster seats. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 13 for him on the year as the Redbirds have taken a 2-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. So Paul DeYoung digs in next, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a sinker, called strike three as he's rung up and the side is retired. But the Cards do strike for two, both coming on this two-run dinger. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 St. Louis. Miles Michaelis is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down, limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
So here's Michael Chavis now. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. Little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, man. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is O'Neill. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
Lays off 1-0. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 18 homers and 42 runs batted in. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
In now, Justin Turner, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll enter play here at 293. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
That misses. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 8, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
So stepping in, Tyler O'Neill. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch coming, here it is. And a ball, 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Skied into very shallow right. Turner is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Batting 5th, the designated hitter.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's focus on the captain of the defense, Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 264 is average entering play, and even 20 home runs and 62 driven in. And there's ball 1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Kevin Pillar. A ball and no strikes. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he fouls this one off. Pillar, the former San Francisco Giant, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still down. It's 2-0.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Lane Thomas. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Another 0-2 home.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
To short. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, the second baseman, Colton Wong.
Leadoff man retired for the second baseman, Colton Wong. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tommy Edman, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically. Hey, a 2-out single isn't all that bad, but it can be when you've got this part of the lineup coming up.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Cards leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Stepping in, Marcus Wilson, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Popped him up. Goldschmidt moving to his left. 1 out.
Batting 8, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. Vasquez stands 5'9" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was a 9th-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
Batting ninth.
In now, C.J. Chapman. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yada.
Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Here's a breaking ball, too low, 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
That's popped up. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his
now
soft
second
baseman
baseman
is finding holes.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
Standing in, Michael Chavis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat.
Outside, that's the ball.
From the stretch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Red Sox leave 1. They're down 2-0. All set for the start of the fourth, and that brings up Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 13, Matt Carpenter.
from the stretch.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Time now for the Red Sox road to the show report as we get a look at two guys making some noise in the upper minors. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Softly hit out towards short. And that'll be the second out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
So 2 are gone now for Yadier Molina. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
We're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And it's fouled away. The 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
3 balls and a strike. The count to Moreland.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Here now is Rafael Devers. Lifted the other way to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Hard liner to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Slow grounder to first. Right to him. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of the spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 35, Lane Thomas.
Striding in once again, Lane Thomas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Pilar's there. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. But they're on top 2-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All
Leading
right,
off
thanks, Heidi.
for the
Here's
Red
Xander
Sox,
Bogaerts now. He
the
leads off in
designated
the bottom
hitter,
of the 5th as they look to
Xander
break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
The pitch.
Hey,
There aren't too many
Oh,
power
one,
hitters
down.
in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now a
Ball,
fastball
man,
off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Ripped on the ground to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The center fielder, number 5, Kevin Pilar.
Digging in now, Kevin Pilar. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Hard on the ground towards short. Long for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Really good pitch from
The
the
right
pitcher
fielder.
right there. Down in the
Marcus
zone, hits on top of it,
Wilson.
induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch on its way. Oh, and a
0-1.
hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt has a play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Boston. They trail it here 2-0. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
The second baseman, Colton Wong.
健太さんじゃないですか。こんにちはです。こんな時間にまた珍しいですね。
First pitch coming, here it is.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
そうなんですね。いや、今日も実はね、お昼の現場が雨で中止になってて、でもちゃちゃっと帰ってきたんですけど、雨がほんま止まないですね。ずーっと降ってますよ。雨やとちょっとね、ワックスが乾かんからやりようがないですね。4連休。これまたゆっくりできますやん。
Now another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tommy Edman. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now here's the pitch. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a ball strike.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
初回にいきなりツーラン打たれましたけど。
In the air, down the line and left.
これは入るか。
Martinez on the run, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Martinez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
The first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you see there, he's currently pacing this Redbirds team in that category.
まあ午前中はね、電車がまたね、人身事故で遅れまくってたんですよ。あれでまた入る時間が遅れてもってね、朝っぱらからもう人身事故ですからね。
From the belt, kicks and deals. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Goldschmidt is off of first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm not sure
what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count even at 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
On the ground to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
There's a hard hit on ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there. Sent it right where it came from.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart after 5 2/3, as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. Darwin's Hernandez trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Darwin's Hernandez.
Into the box, Paul DeYoung. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second.
Yes.
On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 go up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Striding into the box, Christian Vasquez. We'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming, here it is. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Breaking ball
巨人時代も
misses
結
out
構
of the zone.
勝ってたみたいです。14勝ぐらいしたみたいです。
1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up.
あのコースのスライダー、ほんまに当てにくいですね。
At the plate, C.J. Chatham, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The 1-0 home.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
1-2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
The count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard toward right center, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
もたつかにセカンドへ
Get in there safely.
見逃さなかった
Struggling
で
as
す
a team to put the ball in play.
Now
Every
back,
base hit is
second
welcome, but
baseman.
a double would really help wake everyone up. That's just their 3rd hit of the game, but it's a good one.
ちょっとでも隙あらば次の塁を奪いますからね。
To the plate now, Michael Chavis. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0.
Oh, that's off the plate. Ball two.
いやー、セカンド受けたのはでかい。単なるヒットがツーベースですからね。あー、打ち上げた。うわ、キャッチャーフライ。
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Digging in once again, Mitch Moreland, runner in scoring position with two gone.
今のもでもタイミングが合ってるんですよね。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
なかなか捉えれそうで微妙にずれますね。
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
The 2-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is.
これで甘く
Meanwhile, it's 3-0
ス
now.
トライクを取りに来てほしいんですけど。
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes.
そのままファウル。
Misses as well. Ball four, so it's a 4-pitch
これはこれでいいんですけ
Yeah,
ど。
if you can make it all the way to the sixth inning
Now
before you give up a walk, you're doing something right. He's been very efficient so far, so we'll see
最
if he
近
can
で
get
もあ
back
んま
on
出バ
track
ー
here.
さんがね、ホームランがないんですよね。
Rafael Devers the next to bat. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6.
まあ当たれば飛ぶんですけど、なかなかあんまりフェンス越えないですね。
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Two men are on with 2 men out. Pulled high in the
こ
air
れ
out
も
to
ね、
right
上が
field.
ってるけど、もう一つ伸びがない。
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning
前ま
is
でやったら
over.
そのまま持っ
Boston
ていくよう
strands a
なね、
couple. They're
感じ
still
な
down.
んです
It's
けど、最
2-0.
近ああいうのが多いんですね。
Here's the catcher, Yadier
Leading off
Molina.
for the
He's
Cardinals.
rolled into ground
The
outs a
catcher,
couple of
number
times
4,
already here in the ballgame.
I mean, Yachty, when he first broke on the
そんな
scene,
にね、
was a
変な球
defender
でもない
first
ん
and
ですけど、
foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Line drive to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Jumped
next for
all
the
over
Cardinals.
that first pitch of the
The
inning,
right fielder,
and he didn't miss it.
Justin
Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Striding in, Justin Turner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Yes,
And a
yes,
swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his
Now
pitches.
batting,
That was a
the left
3-pitch
fielder,
strikeout, and with
Tyler
the kind of stuff that he has,
O'Neill.
it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Into the box now, Tyler O'Neill, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're up 2-0.
いい感じで抑えてるんで、あとはもう点を取るしかないんですけど、なかなか1点が遠いですね。
Here's JD Martinez.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder,
as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying one to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Timing が合ってますね。さすがマルちゃん。
At the plate now, Xander Bogaerts. As he'll look at a
こ
breaking
こ
ball
で
that
そのま
misses
ま
for
もう
ball
1本
one.
欲しいで
He's
すね。
working on a 1-for-2
ホーム
game
ラ
so
ンでもいい
far.
んですけど、最低1点欲しいですね。
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field, and it bangs off
よ
the
しよしよ
monster.
し、まず1点、まず1点。
As he arrives at second without a play, as they also push across his score to
さ
make
す
it a
がボーガー
one-run
ス。
game.
He was on cruise
フェン
control
スは超えんかったで
He
すけ
gets
ど、
brought back to reality here. An RBI double gets them on the board, and now that they've broken the dam, we'll see if they can generate some more runs going forward.
さあ、ピ
Here's
ッ
the
チャー
St.
交
Louis
代です
manager
ね。
now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if
Ladies
that
and
run
gentlemen,
comes across
your
the score.
attention, please.
Alex Reyes comes
Now
on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in
Number
inning
29.
number 7.
アレックス・レイエス。若いピッチャーですね。まだ25ですよ。カーブ、チェンジ。
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses again, 2-0. Reyes utilizes a good curveball as a part of his arsenal, but it's not just your run-of-the-mill breaking ball. It's unique in that he's able to throw it with great velocity, power curve, if you will. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that.
変な打ち
Soft
方
liner
した。
towards short. And an off-balance throw is in
なんか変な
time
感
as
じ
he
でし
takes
たね。
one away. Wow.
Up next for the Red Sox, the right fielder, Marcus Wilson.
Standing in, Marcus Wilson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. 1-0 delivery.
おっと、
And
ポ
this
リ
is
ポロ
low,
リ。
but Molina's able to prevent it from getting away. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. He's safe. The throw is offline. And this ball game is tied here in the 7th.
That was a really good at bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we are tied 2-2. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind. So the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
Thank you, Heidi. Ready once again, Lane Thomas. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2. The pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting. The second baseman.
Wong will stand in. Who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Scooped up on the Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Tommy Edman.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Edman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now with the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Good spot to be in right now as a hitter. Count your favor, 1-0. Good time to get a fastball and turn it loose.
1-0. Here it is. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, C.J. Chatham.
C.J. Chatham.
Here's the first pitch to him.
8回の裏ですね。
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
And an awful swing there, 2-0 as the count goes to 2-1.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
To 2-2 now. Fouled off. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out.
The batter, the second baseman, Michael.
Digging in, Michael Chavis. His last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Jose Peraza will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. He'll step in here at 275. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2.
このカーブもなかなか落差がありますね。
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base
やたら
umpire.
誘ってきますね。
Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
さすがに3球続けたら振らない。
That's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. It was a walk in his last trip. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first.
はい。スライダーはないからね。チェンジとカーブと。この球は振らん。
2 now as that one's fouled off. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this will be fouled away. And he fouls this one off.
振り遅れてますね。
Now another 1-2 is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit.
これは抜けたでしょう。
And that
しよしよしよしよし。タイムリー、タイムリー。おー、ここで勝ち越しですね。
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Roy. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
John Gant answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the ninth inning without any trouble. Now in the box, Rafael Devers. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
もう1点欲しい。
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
うわー、また球種多いですね、この人。バルカンチェンジ。
Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on him.
There's a swing he'd like back. It's 2-1 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 2-2 pitch. Bounce towards the second baseman. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Three and two to count for Rafael Devers.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
いやー、ちょいボール臭かったですね。ボールですね。
Payoff pitch one more time.
よし。当たりはいけどましたね。
Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
Ready now, J.D. Martinez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch.
Good
swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Pitch to him misses outside.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A 1-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2.
バルカンチ。うわ、ボール球使われて。
Look out. That'll give him a close shave.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, You don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
よっしゃ。けど足が遅い。
The batter, number 2, designated hitter, Xander.
ああ、バルカンチェンジだった。
Into the box, Xander Bogaerts. In the dirt that
ああ、
time,
今
with
日
a
当
good
たって
block
る
there by Molina
ボ
to
ガー
keep it
さん。
close. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-1. And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
連続でしたね。今のももうちょいで棒に当たっとったんですよ。
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Last chance coming up here for the Redbirds, and Boston's taken a 3-2 lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. A defensive change for the Red Sox.
このでも1点っていうのはね、嫌なんですけど。
Here's Matt Carpenter, and to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there at hand.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was
このバッターだけ投げさしましょうかね。
Pitch coming, here it is.
Oh, that's out.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Over the place to start tonight. It's 3-0 now.
この3はやばいな。
And no doubt about this one, it's in there for 3-1. And the pitch.
Oh.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the
ninth.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. If he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
で、ここでは悪魔さんね。
Your attention please.
Answers the call from the dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Brandon Workman.
So now to the plate, Paul DeYoung. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
もう最近は抑えはね、もうワークマンさんにやってもらってるんで。
The wind up and the 0-1.
1-1.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Yadi Molina digging in now. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. And this one away, and the Red Sox come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Both Sox came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Darwinzon Hernandez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
7回で追いついて、8回で逆転して。
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox,
初っ端ね、いきなり打たれたから、嫌な感じやったんですよ。
For St. Louis, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 51 minutes. Our Fenway Park paid attendance this afternoon, 37,755. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
タッチプレーがやばかったですけど。ヒヤッとしましたよ、あれは。さあ、あとはレイズとヤンキースが負けてるのかどうか。お、ヤンキースあら、泥沼の4連敗ですか。えらい調子悪いですね。ああ、レイズは勝ってますね、やっぱ。さあ、順位的には 0.5 ですね。ここでちょっと落ちてきましたね、ヤンキース。まだなんとか 0.5 で食らいついてますけど。まあでもヤンキースも強いからね、また上がってくると思いますよ。このまま落ちてくることないでしょう。4連敗って珍しいですね。 わお、ドジャースだけ、なんかすごいことになってますけど。20ゲーム離れてますけど。すごいですね、これ。こんなに勝つんですね。もう地区優勝するんちゃいますこれ。はーい、お疲れ様でした。めっちゃ腹減ってきたんで、飯を炊きますわ。で、炊くまで約30分かかるんで、一旦切ってまたやりますわ。はーい。じゃあ一旦切ります。お疲れ様でした。